Hey guys, how you doing? Bring you some more TFT action, this time in the Medium Legends universe. Looks like... Oh, I got randomed. Crap! I wasn't fast enough. Alright, I got the Zoe. So, she's also... Zoe with sparring gloves. Should I try for spell crit on her? I don't know. I might try for just like a super hard CC build. Where everyone has some form of stun. Graves would also be pretty good in that situation. Because he can make enemies miss their autos. Oh, hey! Speaking of, there's the Graves. So we'll grab the Graves. You know what? I am going to go with that idea. I like it a lot. So Graves starts with 50. He's got a cap of 80, so I think 3 tiers. If I can get three Seraph's Embraces, he should be popping his blast a lot. That sounds actually kind of fun. Ooh, Kassadin. That's a good one to add to the lineup. That silence is actually really hard. Or the disarm is really, really painful. Grab the Zoe. I think I'm going to hold for the Blitzcrank as well. We're just going to go... We're going to have a blast with this. Alright, so that's Chalice of Favor, that's Quicksilver, and then the tier sparring is Hand of Justice. Quicksilver might not be a bad idea on her. Because it gives her dodge chance and magic resist and immune to crowd control for first. Oh, they nerfed it. It used to be 15 seconds of combat. But, you know what? 10 seconds is still pretty damn good. So, grab that Zoe. Refresh. Yasuo wouldn't be a terrible option, but it's only 1 second of CC, whereas Blitzcrank's... Blitzcrank has a cumulative 3.5 second CC, 2.5 seconds, 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah, no, Yasuo would be sorely lacking in the CC comparatively. There you go. There's the disarm. Didn't hit the Ezreal sad day, but... Oh, wow, that threaded a damn needle. Nice. Oh, Zoe. Oh, I think we're still going to win. Fantastic. That cut it very close with the, with Zoe not attacking the, Oh, champion names. The Twisted Fate. My brain just slowed down super hard for no reason. But all is well so far. We'll be adding Blitzcrank to the squad next round. See, the thing is, we're probably not going to get a lot of different buffs. Like, we might get the Celestial if we see a Rakan. Ow! And we might be getting Sorcerer if we see a Lux. That's probably all the hard CC we're gonna get. Grab that Graves. Throw out the Blitzcrank. We're going to throw him there to keep him away from our damage dealers as much as possible. Oh, excuse me. And then hopefully we will see another Blitzcrank very soon. I would absolutely love to get a Sorcerer buff because him with more spell power is... Yeah, Kassadin with spell power is really nuts. Oh geez, I didn't realize that that went all the way to 3.5 seconds. Wow. Zoe's stun duration increases. Blitzcrank's doesn't. That's fine. Graves? Yeah. Wow. Alright. That is a lot of blood. No. Alright, so we're going into the second draft. What doth we have? Ooh, Rakan. Very nice. If I can manage to grab that, that'll be super good. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Kassadin in the lineup, but the Rakan honestly is a little bit better, all things told, because that'll grant me the Celestial buff as well as more CC. But he's going to be added to the lineup. I don't know. I'm at 2 XP out of 10 right now. So there's 6. So he'll be added to the lineup, not this coming round, but the round after. As long as I win this round, I should have enough to get both Blitzcrank and to get my 2-star Blitzcrank and put Rakan out. And that would give me the Celestial buff. Rakan's stun is 1.5 seconds, but it is AoE. So it's not quite as good as Kassadin's, but the area I do believe is a little bit larger. Oh, Blitzcrank, pull Blitzcrank. Oh no, okay, cool. Unfortunate that the Kassadin's one to hit, but I think we still... Did we win this? No, we don't win this. Just by a hair, we don't win it. So we don't have enough to get both Blitzcrank and... Well, we do. We just have to sell our Graves. That's what it amounts to. And that's fine. That's not really the end of the world. Get the Rakan out, get the Celestial buff. That should give us a little bit extra oomph. Alright. Let's see what we got. Who we up against today? Mira Wolf, person on top, of course. Oh, we might actually have the build to beat them. Yeah, this actually looks pretty effective. Oh yeah, that definitely added some great CC. I love how Blitzcrank's Blitzcrank started the pull, and because it didn't finish, he just kind of stood there for a second. That was kind of funny. Alright. There's another Kassadin, and then we will hold on for that Lux. So at the very least, we'll get Celestial and Sorcerer, both to bronze. Because that'll at least be some healing. We'll see how hard we'll see how far the hard CC carries us, making an entire enemy team unable to do jack shit. Seems pretty fucking potent. But we also need the damage to back it up. That ends up being the biggest problem. Nice. Managed to get them both before... I just saw an Ash Arrow. That was weird. Alright, so that's Trap Claw. Trap Claw or Redemption. I think throwing a Trap Claw on my Blitzcrank is actually probably going to be really good. Because that means that if he gets hit by an enemy Blitzcrank, nothing happens and the enemy Blitzcrank is stunned. And Rakan coming in with... I also love the fact I noticed it, but it didn't register in my brain. I love the fact that Rakan started with the Spear of Shojin off that draft. That was just super powerful. Ooh, very nice. Nice. Very nice. Dude, the CC chains. So real. That Warmogs is carrying that Jarvan so hard. That made him so much harder to beat than he needed to be. Warmogs is such an annoying item. Ooh, 2-star Kassadin. Very nice. Go ahead and put some money into our level up. Hold on for the Zoe. Grab the Graves. We do want to get Lux out ASAP. Just because Lux is a very nice extra added CC, because she can stun multiple enemies in the path. It's only a second and a half at rank at 1-star, but if we even just up her to 2-star, that's 2 seconds of stun for as many enemies as she can line up a shot for. So that's the Zaya up the kill. That's still a good pick. Oh, that Kassadin AoE silenced their entire team. AoE stunned the entire team. Oh, Kassadin is so good. Stuns the Zaya. We got this. Fantastic. Grab the Zoe, unlock the lineup so it refreshes. Go ahead and refresh, or go ahead and XP up. Add that Zoe to the... grab the Zoe. So, another thing we could do once we have Lux on the field is double up on champions we've already got. Because we're looking more for CC. This is one of the few times that I would actually say doubling up on champions might be a good idea. Because what we're doing is we're not looking for the buffs as much, we're just looking primarily for the CC. So what I could do after I add this Lux into play is throw the Zoe out afterwards. This other 2-star Zoe, provided I don't get her to 3-star before I manage to add the level. But the point ends up being that adding that extra CC actually could work out very beneficially for us. There's also always the Wukong, because that is a very nice hefty amount of CC. But right now I think I want to try and grab this Rakan. Nope, that's already gone. Rough. Everyone I want's gone. Well, I can go for that Ezreal to try and grab that tier, because that'll allow me to put my first Seraphs on Graves. I wonder if Graves is a good option, considering I have people like Lux and Rakan. Well, Graves has the longest duration CC. That's the thing. There's my Lux, put her in that corner. But see, that's AoE, that's AoE, that's AoE. I think, in the end... I think it's either got to go on Kassadin. I think it's got to go on Kassadin. I think I get the most actual CC out of that. So right now I'm just going to try and hunt down some champions to get closer to my 3-stars. Not that we really need them, but no one can deny the use. And since we're not really working on crit too much, we don't have to worry as much about the Poppy's Bramble Vest. We just sit there and slap her with hard CC. There we go. Man, that Poppy almost carried the entire enemy team. Grab that Zoe. Grab that Kassadin and that Zoe. Now, Kassadin would actually be a really good one to double up on now that I think about it, if I can get another 2-star of him. Ooh, that actually sounds really spicy. because that would be a lot of disarm. Especially if I put them on 2 separate spots on the map. Like put him over here and then put the other one over by the Blitzcrank. Goodbye, Jin. Well, the Ashe is probably going to light my team. Oh, never mind. I was going to say the Ashe is going to light up my team, but Kassadin's 480 damage seemed pretty potent there. So we're actually doing really well now that we've got this super CC lineup. Grab this Lux. Oh, I passed up the Rakan. Silly me. Oh, but there's another Rakan, so that's fine. So we'll hold on for the Graves and the Rakan. Oh. Blitzcrank is also another fun one to double up on because that's 2 people that are stunned immediately, no waiting. Oh, just beautiful Kassadin. Alright, so we have a Luden's Echo, which I really think I'm going to throw this on the Kassadin. I'm going to throw the Luden's Echo on the Kassadin. I'm going to hold up with this Chain Vest until I've got something a little bit more usable out of it. Alright, so Graves is 2-star now. The other Graves is 2-star now. Next round, our Rakan will finally be 2-star. Then we're just waiting on the Lux. Alright, so hard CC's definitely pulling up a nice fat win right now. There's their Kassadin. See if we can beat Kassadin with Kassadin here. Ooh. No. She couldn't even kill the Kassadin. The Kassadin had like 9 health left. Damn, girl. Alright, so Rakan is 1-star up now. Should start turning in our favor relatively quickly. I mean, it already turned in our favor pretty hard, but should continue that trend. Grab the Karma. Oof, that is a lot of infiltrators. Lux didn't even get her ability off. Ooh. Alright. I think Kassadin loses here. Never mind! That was awesome! Dude, Kassadin's ability did so much damage. I love it. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess he is doing 560 plus 175, so fair enough. There's 2-star Lux. That should give her a lot more survivability now. And then after this round, we're going into the shared draft again. So draft number 4 will hopefully bring us something really nice. Warmogs on Shin. There's the Kale Pole. And Kale is dead. Yeah, it seems like this is actually just a ridiculously strong team even without type buffs. Who needs type buffs? Who needs type buffs? Wow. Alright, that brings a whole new layer to the idea of team building, though. Not needing the type buffs really at all to do a massive amount of work. It is like a hair slower than like a full damage build or anything, but I don't really think that matters at all. Ooh. Alright, so there's the Poppy. Yash is probably not going to be left for me, so... I don't know, I could end up with a Frozen Heart. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Frozen Heart. Since I have a Tear and a Chain Vesta combined. I could have gone with the Negatron Cloak for a Sword Breaker if I combine it with my Chain Vest, but I think the Frozen Heart is going to be worth a little bit more on my Graves. Just because he seems to be the one getting, like, surrounded most often. So that might keep him alive a little bit longer to, you know, get his ability off more than once. Because that is 4 seconds of CC where they cannot hit. I mean, they can still build up mana because they get that on attack, but... By Rakan. Kinda. It is a 3-star Malphite, which is very irritating, but it looks like we're getting through the heavy hitters. Ah. Spoke too soon. Nice. Good stun by the Lux. There goes the enemy Blitzcrank. I mean, mine went first, but that's okay. Nice. Pulled out the win by a hair. Alright. Well, there's my 3-star Zoe. Which means she is now up to 4 seconds of CC. Very nice. Also means we won't be doubling up on her. But that's okay. Hold on for that Kassadin and that Rakan. Kale getting pulled, of course. Good pick by Blitzcrank. Graves is once again out of the game. Hi, Shen. And he still gets the knockup on Shen. Very nice. That was so close it wasn't even funny. We might be getting into the realm where I have to start throwing in the level ups so I can double up on that Kassadin now. I wonder, there might be a couple other champions with some really good CC. Wukong, I think, is the only other one that has the only purple that has that good that actually that has any CC. Now that I think about it. Huh. Alright, so I got a redemption if I would like it, so I probably actually will throw that on the Graves. Because he, once again, he seems to be the one dying first. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to give him some survivability. Or not so much survivability, but if he does die, he's going to at least, you know, heal the entire team. Oh. Alright, we are up against the... Well, I mean, they were the top dog a little bit ago, but it looks like other people have started to be able to bring them down. Goodbye. Oh god, that is so much CC. Yep, there is the redemption out of the Graves. Yeah, that's just too much CC for anybody to handle. Fantastic. God. The last time I tried a full CC build, I think I ended up getting 4th place. But I think that was also partially because I'm gonna throw another Graves out first, and then I'm gonna swap it for the Kassadin when I get this one to 2-star. Yeah, because disarm for 3 seconds is actually way more powerful than blinding them for 4 seconds, because disarming, they can't attack, which means they can't build up mana. Blind, they can't hit their attacks, but they still build up mana. So Kassadin does end up being just a little bit stronger raw statistic-wise. On top of the fact that he actually has better base stats. Less AD, but I think a little bit more health than everything else. Plus his ability's cheaper. Yeah. 30, 20... 35, 20... No? Well, slightly better attack speed, but I guess they're about the same. Grab that luck. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Because Lux definitely hits harder. That's a nice AoE stun. There's a nice AoE stun back. Oh yeah, that double Lux bind is just ridiculous. Ow. Huh? I think we lose this one because of the Static Shiv Ash. Yep. The AoE damage from Static Shiv Ash was just too much. All good options. Oof. Kind of want an Ionic Spark. I don't think I'm going to get the Ionic Spark. I guess I go for the Dragon's Claw then. Because that'll at least reduce magic damage taken by half. And it still gives a hefty amount of magic resist on its own, so that'll put him a little bit tankier. Keep him alive just that hair longer. All right, we're gonna try a second Rakan instead of a second Lux. We're just trying to figure out what's gonna bring us the best form of CC at this point. Because I still believe that Kassadin, if I get a second 2-star of him, will probably be the best choice. Alright, so I lost one Rakan and my Graves. Oh, come on. Alright, everyone else is getting 3 stars and I'm starting to fall off. Alright. That's... There we go. Let's try this. Damn it, I keep passing up Blitzcranks. I saw like 4 Blitzcranks that I just kept passing up accidentally. That probably would have been my gold by now. Or at least close to it. Oh. Alright, so Rakan's gonna get pulled. Vel'Koz is gonna eat my entire team. Well, not a bad hit from Lux, but Lux is dead now. Alright, yep, we have officially hit the fall-off point. We're gonna have to mess with our organization. So what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to switch the Rakans. Or switch the Rakan with Blitzcrank, throw Lux over there. I think the rest is probably fine. We'll move Graves over here. We'll see how that runs us. A rapid-fire cannon. Not sure who to put that on. There's a couple of good options. I think I put it on... I think I put it on Rakan because he's got the attacks. He can use the attack speed with his Spear of Shojin. You know what? I think I'm going to switch out the Kassadin for a Wukong. I feel like the Chrono buff will also help, and the extra form of CC will help. But we'll see, right? Well, he got 8 knockout. Nice. Ugh, that protector thing is annoying. But not gonna win him the game. Ooh, I knocked him out of the park. Fantastic. There we go. Gets someone else out of the game. Gets us closer to guaranteeing our position in the top 3 at least. I'm gonna hold on for that Kassadin. Once again, the Kale gets pulled. Can't get rid of it. That is a lot of good chain CC. Unfortunately, their team's just stronger with that 3-star. That 3-star Kaisa is really, really annoying. Oh. You know what? Sorry, Graves, I gotta do you like it. I'm not likely to see Graves hit 3-star at this point anyway, as much as I would like to have that be a 5-second blind. So I'm just going to kind of start looking for the 2 and 3 cost champions. Alright, so someone's getting pulled, and so is Blitzcrank. Oh wait, yeah, Trap Claw. Almost forgot about that nifty little trinket. Oh, thank you for stopping that Vel'Koz ult. I don't think it's going to change anything now. No, unfortunately, you got rid of all my AoE CC, so... that's life. Alright, what's the shared draft going to bring us today? A Trap Claw... hopefully I get that Trap Claw. That's honestly what I'm going for. Jeez, I almost actually ran into the, Gangplank, and don't get me wrong, I like the 5 gold, but I don't really have much of a use for the Dark Star. I don't even have a single Dark Star. So, get rid of that, throw the Trap Claw on my Kassadin. I really want him to live. 3-star Blitzcrank. We are getting there. We are 2 Luxes and 2 Kassadins away from 3 stars in that position. That's the Seraph, I do believe. Instant death. Very beautiful. Alright. Can't even kill it. Okay. Really weird that they couldn't even kill the guy that was at, like, super low health. But... Hi, pretty kitty. I guess I hold on for that Wukong. Either way, I should be guaranteed to place at this point. I'm going to try and keep moving things around. I'm going to move Wukong here, Graves up there. Since you've got Rapidfire Cannon, I'll move you over here. That might be a better positioning for my team. Yeah, kitty. Alright, so Blitzcrank's going to stun Blitzcrank. There goes the sun, huh? Oh, beautiful timing. The Vel'Koz had just started his ult when the Rakan stunned him out of it. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely going to... We shouldn't have any trouble winning this round. Alright, fantastic. Grab that Wukong, unlock the lineup. Alright, so it's down to 4 people, and Myra Wolf is very low. There's a very good chance now that we can come away with at least 3rd place. Oh, honey, stop trying to type to people. You're not allowed to talk to anyone else. Because all you see is gibberish when you try and type on the keyboard. Alright. There's a lot of gold. Very nice. Alright. So that's a Frozen Heart, which... Got 1 on the Graves. I think I'll throw 1 on the Rakan, because he does dive into the enemy team. So that would boost his ability to CC them just by existing. Alright, so we are getting extremely close to a lot of really good stuff. Hopefully we can survive long enough to get to it, if not win. Wouldn't that be glorious? Alright, so my Blitzcrank should pull the Kale. Yep. Oof. I think we lose this one hard. Yep. The infiltrators are what do it, honestly. Oh man, Myra was the one who nearly killed me? That is a little scary. Oh, crap. I kind of want the 3-star Kassadin more than I want the 3-star Lux, so we'll get rid of the Kassadin for the Wukong here. Or get rid of the Lux for the Wukong here. And just pray that that wasn't a mistake. We're against the top dog. Can we pull this out? Seraph is dead. Well, about to be dead, but... Oh, there he goes. Nope. I do believe that that is the end for my team. But we did manage to get 3rd place. Myra was knocked out just before us, thankfully. And you know what? For not having any significant amount of team buffs, we ended up with Bronze Chrono, Bronze Sorcerer, and Bronze Celestial. We did a pretty fantastic job. It was an extremely strong mid-game. It was a little weak in the early game, but the mid game was just absolutely monstrous. Definitely falls off hard late game if you don't get your 3 stars early enough. But I will take that as an absolutely fantastic game. So, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the section below if you want to see anything specific out of me. Also, don't forget, we do have all of our social media tags in the description below, so if you want to get in contact with us, get on the channel maybe, you know, have some fun on the Rift or in TFT with us, go ahead and hit us up. We're more than happy to have some company. And, as always, I'll see you all very soon. Have a great day, guys.